Hi, my name is Micah Keogh, and welcome to Feminine Energy 101. I first want to start off by saying this is my very first episode, and I am extremely excited. The topic for today is it is your nature to be feminine. Ladies, believe it or not, it is who you really are to be soft, warm, vulnerable, emotional, sensitive. The world has tried to make us think otherwise. Being a strong, independent woman, I don't need a man, with the feminist movement, Beyonce, our mothers. My mom, for example, wore the pants in the relationship. Women nowadays do all of the planning, all of the strategizing, everything for the household. It's the women who take the lead in most households. It is my mission to help women realize who they really are, which is a vulnerable, soft, feminine woman, and for them to understand how powerful it actually is to be that. Most of your power comes from your vulnerability and from your softness. The world tries to make us think otherwise, where the truth is, when we are in our masculine energy, which we do have to do that when we're at work or with the kids, we have to be masculine. We have to do this, this, and this. But it actually stresses us out. It makes us anxious or overwhelmed or sick. That's why divorce rate is so high, because women subconsciously are competing with their men. There's no peace, there's no harmony. There's a lot of arguing, which stems from competing with a man because we're just as masculine, if not more masculine than the men. And we are emasculating them, making them feel disrespected, making them feel like less than men. We more so feel like our children rather than our partner. Being masculine has a lot of strengths, right? Well, let me just say all humans have both. Men and women have both masculine and feminine energy. At work or with the kids, we have to be masculine. We have to do, we have to think. Well, men, they have to tap into their emotions and into their feelings and slow down sometimes. When they're connecting with their women, they have to be more vulnerable. Let me just break down the difference between masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is more thinking, doing, planning, initiating, taking the lead, action, motion, moving fast, organizing, having structure, thinking. It's more in your head, right? Whereas feminine energy is more in your body or your feelings. Not so much thinking. It's more resting, relaxing, being open, leaning back, doing things that feel good, receiving, being vulnerable, slowing down, going with the flow, being in the moment, being creative. All of those things are more feminine. Doesn't that sound so nice? Like doing things that feel good and slowing down. Most of us women are so used to being in our masculine energy. It's almost foreign to be feminine and to slow down and to have a moment to yourself. Of course, every now and then we'll have self-care and do those things, but we want to make it a lifestyle where every day of our lives we are able to feel good, feel rested, feel relaxed. That's what we want. And actually, that's what our men and our family and friends want for us too. That is our best self. That is when we are in our most powerful position, is being feminine, feeling good, feeling relaxed, feeling grounded, going with the flow, feeling expressive, feeling creative. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I am 36 years old. I actually was married before I got married, very young, when I was my early 20s. So I was actually with the person for 10 years and it ended in divorce. Ended horribly. I just left. I couldn't take it anymore. After I left, I was like, what happened? What did I do to contribute to the situation, right? I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. I want to get married again one day. How can I avoid this from happening? So I did a bunch of research, stumbled upon feminine energy, and ever since then I've been studying it, obsessing over it. I've been certified. Like, it's my life now, 5 years later after getting divorced, or 6 years now. Say was while I was in the relationship, I did everything I could to make it work. We did counseling with different counselors. I tried and tried and tried. I prayed, I prayed, I prayed. I did everything I could do, but we would just argue all the time. My intentions were pure. I'm sure his intentions were pure too. We both loved each other. We wanted to figure it out, but it just wasn't working. We just kept clashing. I didn't realize it, but I was emasculating him every single day. Like, every single day, he was emasculated by me. I didn't know it though. I thought I was right though. I thought I was just trying to help. I was trying to help. I was trying to solve all the problems. I was trying to do the things. I was trying to plan trips. I was doing all this. I was planning trips. I had 2 jobs. I was trying to solve the finances. I was trying to solve the sex life. We weren't really having sex. I felt rejected by him because he wasn't attracted to me the way he used to be or the way I thought he should be. But he wasn't attracted to me because I was emasculating him every day. We were arguing. I was making him feel like my child instead of like my partner. I wasn't respecting him. I wasn't honoring him. We were clashing nonstop. This was doomed to fail if we didn't change, we just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. And I was stressed out trying to figure it out because I loved him and I wanted it to work. That's another masculine thing. Like you're thinking, and by that it's like forcing it, right? Instead of just relaxing, feeling more in your body, doing things that make you feel good. That's the great thing about feminine energy. It's not about the man. It's about you and your body. So what I could have done in the past was in that relationship, I don't want to be with him. I'm not back with him or anything like that. I'm in a new relationship that I love. The dynamics are great. I'm predominantly in my feminine. He's predominantly in his masculine. He's very masculine. So we don't argue. And if we do have confrontation, we talk it out amicably. The point is this: there are so many women in real time think that they're doing everything right, just like I thought I was doing everything right, when really it's all wrong. You're in your masculine energy, you're stressed out, you're trying to control the situation, you're trying to change him, you're trying to force it. And things just spiral out of control when that happens. Stay in a rut, rather. Here are the 3 things that could happen if a woman is in her masculine energy with a man. One of 3 things: he will either fight back. It might be just arguing, or it could be physical or emotional abuse to prove that he's the man. He wants to stand up for himself, right? So he'll either fight back or he'll become docile, or it might be a combo of the two. He'll pull away, he's depressed, he's uninterested, he doesn't have much energy, he's not pursuing you, no sex drive, he doesn't really want to be around you, he's kind of avoiding you, tiptoeing around you. I hate that. I had a combination of both, actually. We would argue all the time, and he was super docile and would retreat all the time. Like we barely talked. If we did talk, we were arguing. Or the last thing is that he will cheat or fight back, become docile, and or cheat. Or it could be all 3 or just one of them. He will cheat and go find masculine energy with someone else, where a more feminine woman will let him take the lead. He feels more like a man around her. And that's really the thing that makes him attracted to the other person. We don't want those things to happen. No cheating. No, we want true intimacy, true happiness, true vulnerable connection in a partnership relationship. This is the goal for, in my opinion, everyone in the world. I think that it's possible. And a lot of women will say, well, why do I have to be the one to change and not him? No, that's not, don't look at it that way. That's you pointing the finger at him, blaming him, focusing your energy on him. Instead, you have 3 fingers pointing back at you. You need to focus on what you can do, okay? Let me tell you something. A man will naturally become more masculine if you become more feminine. So he will change naturally by nature. If you lean back, he's going to step up. He's going to lean forward. It doesn't matter whether it even happens with gay men. If you're around a gay man, if you open the door, he's going to walk right through it. But if you wait for him to open the door, he's going to open the door so that you can walk through it. It doesn't matter about the sexuality. This doesn't have anything to do with sexuality. There's always a more masculine and a more feminine in a partnership, whether they're gay, straight, whatever. So if you are a straight woman with a man, then my assumption, or I would hope, that you would want your man to lead. That's what most women want deep down, whether they want to admit it or not. So all you have to do is just wait, lean back, and the man is going to step up. I can go into more detail about that in other videos, but they were talking about the truth is that you are feminine. If you are a cis woman born with a vagina, you are naturally more emotional, more sensitive. Whether you're gay or straight, you are naturally a woman that is sensitive. When we're young, we're taught to suppress our emotions. Like if we fall and hurt ourselves, it's okay. You're a big girl. Stop crying. You're a good girl. You're a big girl. And we think by suppressing our emotions and stopping the tears, that we're better, we're stronger, being more tough is in society more praised. We subconsciously think that emotions and feelings are bad or it's embarrassing. Another example is when I was an adolescent, like 10 or 12 or something like that, I would always have an attitude. My sister, I will never forget it, she said, Micah, you have an attitude because you don't want to cry. Like she saw that when we were kids. And I was like, dang, you're right. I get upset or have an attitude or roll my neck or roll my eyes because really deep down, like I'm hurt and I just don't want to cry or be emotional or vulnerable. But the truth is, when we're vulnerable, that's when we have our most power. We can really connect with people. We can really say how we feel. We can really get what we want, not out of control or manipulation, but out of being able to say, hey, it would make me feel so much more connected to you if we went on a date once a week. What do you think? That's being vulnerable. I would feel more connected to you if we had a weekly date. What do you think? Ask them the question, put the ball in his court for him to say, yeah, let's do it. He's letting him plan it. But he would never know that. You could never get what you want if you're not vulnerable in saying how you want to feel more connected to him. That's an emotion. I want to feel more connected to you. I want to feel more excitement in our relationship. If I would feel more excited about having sex if we had more foreplay. If you're not vulnerable in saying what would make you feel excited, you're not going to get it. So it's not control or manipulation. It's you just expressing emotions, what's inside. So yeah, it sounds simple. Of course, we all know it's not that easy, especially when we let our emotions run rampant, right? Or if we get overstimulated emotionally, or if we're emotionally charged or triggered. That's another reason why we feel like emotions are bad, because we allow them to control us. But emotions itself are not bad. We should be in control of our emotions. And when we do that, that's when we're the most powerful. I hope you ladies have seen Wicked, because I'm about to throw in a Wicked reference, okay? Alphaba, right? Perfect example. The Green Witch. She had so much power. She had so much emotion. Anytime she got emotional, things went crazy. Things got bad. But really, they weren't bad. She just couldn't control the power, the emotion. Once she could be free to unleash her emotions, she was able to control it and have all the power that she could ever imagine and fly. So if you want to cry, cry. It doesn't mean you have to scream and yell. Just cry. If you feel hurt, it's okay to express it to someone. That doesn't mean you have to be mean. If you feel excited, show the excitement. It doesn't mean that you're going to be let down. Can't be afraid to be hurt, to be vulnerable. Any of it. We have to have the courage to face our emotions and to express them and show them, so that we can have genuine connections with the closest people in our life, especially our men, so we can heal our relationships, our marriages, our families. Otherwise, there will be discord. There will be unhappy, unhealthy, boring, miserable relationships. You go through the motions and your kids see you unhappy and arguing, and they see the example of a relationship. It's like, I don't want to be in a relationship that looks miserable. No, but actually, relationships are really cool. They're really fun. They're with your best friend. If you can be vulnerable with him and he can be vulnerable with you, and you guys are talking and you're collaborating and you're letting him take the lead and you're supporting each other and you're building each other up. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's talk about how to start. How do we start being more feminine? Tapping in to your body, tuning into what it feels like. So, literally, right now, in the room, how do you feel? How does your body feel? Do you feel warm? Do you feel cold? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel stressed out? Not what are you doing? How do you feel in your body? I feel a little stuffy in my nose. A little sinus pressure here. I feel excited, my heart, in my chest. I feel energy from doing this video, excitement about people learning from it. That is the first step to being more feminine, understanding how you feel and being able to say it out loud. Number two, slowing down and doing things that feel good to you. Because our world is in a masculine energy world and we're so used to everything moving fast, blah, 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 doing, going, nonstop, working, here, there, da, 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 da. We're all mostly in our masculine energy. So it is important for you to focus on slowing down. You can slow down and feel more relaxed. You will feel more feminine. If you can slow down and say, okay, I think it would feel nice if I had a glass of wine. Or I want to feel more energized and go work out. Or I need some emotional connection. Let me call my friend. Or, babe, it would feel amazing if you handled dinner tonight. What do you think? Anything that will make you feel better or more relaxed is what you should focus on. Number one, acknowledging and recognizing your feelings and saying it out loud. Number two, doing things to make you feel better, focusing on yourself so you can feel better. You're at work. I think I need to take a 5-minute break so that I can calm down a bit. Let me create a to do list that will make me feel more organized. Okay, let me call my kids and make sure that they made it to wherever they needed to be. That'll make me feel more calm. Whatever it is, that's what you need to be focused on all day. What's going to make you feel better? You, not what is he doing? What are they doing? What can I do to feel better so that I can be my most feminine, most powerful self in all of my interactions? Because no one wants to be around a lady who's neurotic and stressed out and anxious. Masculine energy, okay? No, they want to be around a woman who's calm, cool, collected, fun, creative, all of that. That's what people want to be around. Men want to be around. Kids want to be around a mom like that. You know what I'm saying? That should be the focus every day. That's it. That's the first episode. We did it. If you've made it through the end of this video, I really do appreciate you. Like, subscribe, send it, share it, whatever they say on YouTube. Do it. Please remember, ladies, who you are is feminine. Really, it's not a show. It's not fake. It's for real. Don't point the finger at other people. Focus on yourself and what will make you feel better. And that will change your life 100%. Until the next video. Be fun, be free, be feminine. Energy 101 with Micah Keough. Thank you so much. Bye.